All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're building a very special kind of survival kit. This isn't for the wilderness, though. It's for the absolutely vibrant streets, the bustling souks, and the warm, welcoming cafes of Morocco. We're going to spend a whole day there, and we'll do it using just a handful of keywords in Darija, the Moroccan Arabic dialect. So what do you say? Are you ready? Just imagine for a second. You've just landed. The air is buzzing with new sounds and smells, and you're about to step out and just dive in. And the best part? You really don't need to be fluent to have an amazing, meaningful experience. You see, you really only need a few key phrases to unlock those first crucial conversations. So, let's borrow a fantastic, super energetic word from Darija itself. Yalla, let's get going.
Okay, first things first, let's look at your foundational toolkit. I mean, pretty much every interaction is going to start right here. You've got wa for yes and the la for no. Super simple, right? Then there's smechli, which is this incredibly useful word for saying excuse me to get attention or sorry if you bump into someone. And of course, the big one, shukran, for thank you. Honestly, if you just get these four down, you're already off to a fantastic start.
So, let's begin our day. The sun's coming up, you're wandering down a beautiful street, and you decide to pop into a local cafe for some of that famous Moroccan mint tea. This is your very first chance to make a connection. As you walk in, the first thing you're going to want to say to the owner is Sabah al khair. It's just a warm, friendly good morning, and it's the perfect way to kick off your first conversation of the day. Okay, so you've said good morning. What comes next? Well, you'll probably want to ask how they are, right? It's just that universal way to show you're not just there to order, you're there to connect. So what's our next move? You've actually got two great options here, kidayer, or the one you might hear a little more often, labas. They both mean how are you? And people use them all the time, totally interchangeably. So really, just pick whichever one feels easier for you to say. You can't go wrong. And the answer you'll almost always get back is either bikhair, which means fine, or, funnily enough, labas again. Yep, labas works as both the question and the answer for good. It's this simple little back and forth that really is the bedrock of daily chats in Morocco. Now, here's an insider tip. Listen closely for this next phrase, because you will hear it everywhere. Alhamdulillah. It's often tacked on right after bikhair, and it means praise be to God. But it's so much more than just a phrase. It's this fundamental expression of gratitude that's just woven into the very fabric of everyday conversation. Now, this is super important. Don't forget to ask back. And here's where you can really show you're paying attention. The phrase actually changes depending on who you're talking to. You'll ask wain ta to a man and wain ti to a woman. It's a small detail, for sure, but getting it right shows a huge amount of respect. All right, let's switch gears to a situation that, let's be honest, every single traveler runs into. You're in a conversation, maybe you're trying to figure out directions to the market, and suddenly, you're totally lost. You have no idea what's being said. First thing to do? Don't panic. You've got a 4-step lifeline for this exact moment. So, step 1, grab their attention with a polite smachli. Step 2, ask for help with taqdar ta'awani. Step 3, and this is the magic bullet, just state the problem simply, ma fahmtash. That just means I didn't understand. And finally, step 4, ask them to say it again with taqdar ta'awad. See, it's a simple little process that'll get any confusing chat right back on track. So, look at that. You can now handle the greetings, you know how to navigate a misunderstanding. Now it's time to go just a little bit deeper. Let's move from those simple transactions to actually making a genuine connection. So, picture this again. You're chilling with your mint tea, you've exchanged greetings, and you've sparked up a little conversation with someone friendly at the table next to you. What's the most natural way to get to know them a little better? You ask for their name, of course, and the phrase you're going to use is shinu smatik. It's a simple, direct question, and it's the one that really opens the door to a proper conversation. And, they're almost definitely going to ask you right back. Your answer is just as easy. Smitty, followed by your name. Smitty Jessica, Smitty Michael. It's that simple. And to put a nice little bow on that friendly introduction, right after you've exchanged names, the perfect thing to say is matrefen. It means nice to meet you. And it's just such a warm and wonderful way to solidify that new connection you've just made. Okay, can you believe it? Our day in Morocco is already starting to wind down. You've had some great chats, you've found your way around, you might have even made a new friend. Now it's time to know how to say your goodbyes. It's kind of poetic, actually. Just like our day started with Sabah al-Khair for good morning, it can end with Masa al-Khair for good evening. It's the perfect greeting to use as the sun goes down and all the beautiful evening lights of the city start to twinkle on.
Before we go, let's circle back to thank you for a second. We've got our all-purpose, always useful shukran. But for a moment that feels truly special, like when someone has gone way out of their way to help you, there's Allah is Savdek. This means may God protect you, and it carries so much more weight, so much more heartfelt gratitude. I promise you, saying this will almost certainly bring a huge smile to their face. And for that final farewell, the word you're looking for is bislama. But the truly beautiful thing about it is what it literally means, with peace. How wonderful is that? It's not just bye, it's leaving someone with a wish for their peace and well-being. So let's do a super quick recap of our whole day. We started with a morning sabah al-khair, then we asked kidayer, we learned how to handle getting stuck with ma fhemtish, we made a friend with shnu smitik, and we finished up with a heartfelt shukran and a peaceful bislama. You've basically got all the essentials covered now. And just like that, you've done it. You successfully navigated your first day with just a small collection of words, and you turned what could have been simple transactions into real human connections. So I guess the only question left is, with this brand new toolkit in your back pocket, where are you going to let your curiosity take you tomorrow?